You had a new moon on the planet Uranus. And for a month, we're going to be extra sensitive. The good side, you'll wake up. You'll become a rebel. You'll see that this is ridiculous. It's one world. We breathe the same air, and look what we're doing. Global warming. Holy cow, you let a few rednecks run us around, and you know what it's going to be like in 20 years? Oh, that next back tune that starts in 2032, that's the worst one according to the Mayans. From 2032 to 2052, we are going to suffer greatly. Well, enough of that. I'm still preaching. I want to do the last 1/3 of April for you in the sky mirror, and maybe give you a little heads up. Pluto and Mars just stopped a couple of days ago for you, and they're strong. When they stop in the sky, they stand up on the world stage and raise hell. Yes. Mercury's going to get his chance. The kids will speak out April 28th, and not about Mercury goes backwards then, so, he stands up for a little bit. But who the bad guys are, here you go. There's Mars. Ask yourself what you're protecting. Are you really going to destroy all of that for what? Oh, to make money, to put up a tourist attraction. Oh, here's the other guy, Pluto. I put him like this, but he's actually the circle of spirit over the crescent of flesh, over the cross of matter. Here's your policeman, believes in the law, or his religion, or ethics, or some non-physical thing. Puts that above people and flesh. Puts that above money, thank heavens. But he's a pirate. And look out. He's going to confiscate your stuff. Yeah. The whole thing. I'm just aghast. Mars rages. Pluto rages. These are not exactly the guys you want to meet in a dark alley. Nope. At the same time, Neptune squaring Mars. And that means flammable liquids. And that means, people that are got all religious about their anger. Road rage. You said right. No, I said left. Here's Jupiter squaring Saturn. These guys, politicians aren't worth a damn. Pluto squaring Uranus. If you awakened, you got waked up a little bit, didn't you? Well, if you haven't, you still got time. But look out. What's happening. There's a man with a gun over there. Let's look at it day by day, okay? Here we go. We're going to run the moon around the edge. If you're on a thirsty show, there's a full moon at 2 Scorpio Thursday night. It's a little wobbly emotionally, yeah, it is. Trines Neptune roughly, but nevertheless. The moon's in Scorpio Thursday night. Dig deep, my friends. Investigate. Use the power of Pluto here. He's Sherlock Holmes. He has a good side to him. You go investigate. Neat things happen. Now look at that. This is an interesting thing. I watch omens like this. I drew out this thing, and then the next day when I went to look what happened. Somehow there's like a razor cut across this thing. I went ahead anyway and tear it more. What's it pointing at? It's pointing at Mars. I've been accenting Pluto in the last few shows, but Mars is stopping too, and Mars is squaring Neptune. He's going to go after the big gasoline storage depot. I'm kind of an expert in Mars and flammable liquids. I was president of the short-lived foam committee in Honolulu. Oh, enough of that. What's going on for you? Well, you're going into this crazy, violent, angry 10 days, and starts kind of innocuous. The moon's in Scorpio Friday on the 22nd. In the middle of the day, there's a nice trine to Neptune. Everything's okay. Let's sing the song. Go church. It's all fine. Friday night, real late, was actually Saturday morning, about 1 or 2 in the morning. There's a sextile to Pluto, and you feel powerful. The preacher said it was going to be okay. All right, well, come Saturday, the moon's going to go by Mars. And there's going to be some road rage and some anger and some heat and some fires. And some of those fires could be fed by hydrocarbons, gases and liquids, things that burn, oil and gas. And, You know, so there's going to be a lot of fire set. Sorry to tell you, yes. And you're going to see a lot of this starting Sunday the 24th. The moon goes into Sagittarius. That's where a lot of the action is. Oops, let's see, that isn't Mars there, Saturday. What is that? It's the end of Scorpio. Well, that's Mercury. Trouble's communicating, I guess. Here's the real anger at 9 Sag. It's Sunday night. So the religious side of this is going to come up. Sunday is church day, oh yeah. And when you get to Sunday night, you get to Sunday in general, as soon as the moon goes into Sag, you're going to get hit every 6 hours with weird, confused anger, or hots, or sharps. This is a dangerous time, my friends. Care is needed. Sunday. Maybe this is the New York thing and it's just a couple days late. Sometimes it takes all these nutcases a little while to work themselves up to it. And here they're working. This is sudden road rage here. Oh, look out. You know, on Monday morning, the moon goes by Saturn and it squares Jupiter. And everybody feels restrictive and judgmental and they're caught. What can I do? I don't know what to do. Somebody expanded and they blocked all the security. And, tough. Nothing breaks until you get a little break here on Monday night. Here's the moon trining Uranus. And Venus is there too with Uranus. And so there's a little comfort and a little brotherhood here late Monday night. But, you're probably not going to be out of the trauma zone till the moon leaves Sagittarius the afternoon of Tuesday the 26th. And then you get your head a little bit. As you go through Wednesday, the moon's in Capricorn. Starts with a nice sextile to the sun. I got a plan in Wednesday morning, not too bad. But then here's Pluto hanging out. Uh-oh. It's Wednesday night late, early Thursday morning, and your next trauma is here. Here comes out the plague of wasps. Here's the pirates. Here's the bomber. Here's the terrorist, yeah. I mean, pirates would dress up all scary like that, just like bikers, you know, to scare you. Cops are doing it now all over. Yes. So it's a costume, but when you see it, look out. Everything with stripes, black and orange stripes, the universe warns you, could sting. So there's a lot of stinging going on Wednesday night and Thursday morning. A lot of people are going to say, hey, I'm a free spirit. You treat everybody the same here. Look out. Here's the guy with the gun. Here's the... Yeah. So we got 2 real hot spots here, huh? And now that you know, you tend to stay home. Don't do that. Question it. It starts to get a little better when the moon goes into Aquarius Thursday night late, 8, 9 o'clock. And then you start to feel like, maybe I can fix some of this stuff. Well, that's Friday. Moon's in Aquarius, makes a sextile to Mars. Maybe these young guys could do something constructive around here and fix something, huh? Well, you got to use the general. Here, early Saturday morning, 2 a.m. in the morning, sextile to Saturn. The general thinks, I got a plan. They put all these people to work. Things settle down. There's repairs to do. Saturday morning, here's a nice sextile to Uranus. There's brotherhood, and this is a new moon. You could feel new awakenings here Saturday morning after the traumas that you had back here on in the early part of this 10-day forecast. So hopefully you're done, but you got another one coming up here, and you're not out of the woods quite yet. 20 days plus or minus on Pluto and also on Mars. So if you had 20 days to this, you get the 6th, 7th of next month, which is May, before you're totally, some of the road rage calms down. Yeah, Sunday morning the moon goes into Pisces. It's nice for religion and church and stuff like that. It's going to go by Neptune Sunday night. Ordinarily I'd say play Bach and Beethoven and read Jesus and look at the pretty colors and stuff, but wow, here's Mars squaring it, and he's angry. You play your music too loud, he's going to come over there and break it. Mars breaks things and hurts things. And there's going to be more of that. There could be more fires set, more, what do they call them? Those guys that set fires, firebugs. Anyway, arsonists. And yeah, it's no fun. Sunday nights is, a lot of this is happening with the Mars and the Neptune. Call it your Sunday night fire and road rage. And then Wednesday night, here comes the guys with the guns, and it's the terrorist stuff. That happens every Wednesday. So, keep calm, carry on. That's the way. Ooh, what are those guys doing? I can't imagine why they're so angry. It's my territory. No, it's your territory. No, it's my territory. Does that remind you of somebody? Build a wall. Get a gun. Who's that remind you of?